A lot of dating content is marketed as what you need to do for someone else. And while that is valuable, today we're going to shift gears a bit and I'm going to give you 3 things you need for you before you hit the dating ground. What's up guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel and another Singlehood Strategy video. If you're new to the party or simply need a refresher, my name is Rochelle Soyola. I'm a wife, a mama, and a dating content creator that teaches women of faith how to avoid situationships and date strategically for marriage. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 things you need as a single woman before dating. Alrighty guys, let's jump in. I'm sure you've heard the saying before, set the foundation. We have to crawl before we walk, and failure to do so can result in a lot of tumbling. While dating, we tend to always think about the external things that can be given to us, and we fail to work on the internal things first before we go out into the world. So today I'm going to be giving you 3 self-improvement tips so that you can use while dating. Let's get into it. 1. Self-confidence. If we're honest, we have to admit a lot of us are not confident. We don't trust ourselves, we're constantly comparing ourselves to others, and if we ever make a mistake, we take about 10 steps back to what we think about our self-worth. I've been there. This is something that I've struggled with for most of my life, and it's taken me a lot of years to overcome. And to be honest, there are still days where I still struggle with this. The problem with this struggle though is that it sets the foundation for self-sabotage, and it plays out on the type of men that we choose or the vetting process we do or do not put them through. So what does self-confidence look like? Self-confidence looks like forgiving yourself for your past. We don't forgive ourselves. I say this all the time. Why are you so afraid to be wrong? Don't you know it's your superpower? And what I mean by that is the only way we get better is if we realize that something is wrong and something needs to be changed. So when you make a mistake, acknowledge it. Don't just act like it didn't happen. Don't just brush it under the rug, but truly work through it and be faced with it so that you can learn the lesson you need to learn and truly forgive yourself and move on. Self-confidence is also knowing your worth and knowing what God says about you. There's so many distractions that allow us to get in our head and just believe lies about ourselves, right? And those lies cause us to project those feelings, right? When we get in certain rooms or when we are in front of certain people or when we are dating certain candidates, right? And so we have to take a step back and check the inventory on ourselves. And just remember what God says you are. You are chosen, you are loved, you are redeemed, you are sought after, you are worthy. And so we need to remember those things and build and replenish that confidence that we once had back into ourselves. Side note ladies, in the description below, I've included the download for my free ebook, How to Change Your Love Life in 90 Days, where I give you 4 influential tips on how to stop dating casually and aimlessly and date strategically and purposefully. Download it today and create a love you love. 2. Self-reflection. A lot of times when we're dating the same guy just with a different face. And this is because we're ending one relationship and jumping right back into another one. In sports, athletes get better because they review their highlight reel. They review what happened and fine-tune what needs to get better, right? And this is what we need to do while dating. It's self-reflecting. Society shuns away from this, but it is truly our power. Self-reflection allows you to regroup. It allows you to analyze. It allows you to fine-tune the things you need and also figure out what needs to be sharpened in your dating process. Self-reflection is so powerful, and it's one of the biggest things that leads to self-confidence because you've reviewed, you've studied, and you know, and you can walk forth. Now, before we go any further, I want to hear from you. What does self-confidence look like to you? Drop that in the comments and let me know. And 3, self-clarity. When you're not clear on where you want to go, you'll be led by someone else, and most times you won't like the destination when you arrive. It's important for us to be clear on what we're looking for and where we want to be as it pertains to relationships because it helps us with our dating journey approach. So how do you get clear? You get clear by being honest. When you're honest, you are truthful to yourself and you're saying, what is it that I want? What is it that I desire? What's gonna take for me to get there or for me to choose there? What do I have to work through, right? And the more honest you get, the more clear you get. And when you get clear, you get confident, right? You're clear in what you're saying, you're honest, it's your truth. And that's what allows you to show up confident while dating from the minute you walk into the room. So maybe you watch this video and you're like, Ro, I hear you. I've struggled with my self-confidence. I've struggled with my self-reflection. I've struggled with my self-clarity. And you wanna know how to get through the fog, how to get through the fluff. I got you covered. In my Single with Strategy course, I go over all of this. We break down some key self-reflecting things and actually probing questions to get you where you need to be in regards to self-reflection. We work over self-confidence. Is actually the first module in the course. And by the end of the course, you will have the self-confidence because you will get the clarity. So I'm gonna include the description below and you can check it out as well. Alrighty guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, I invite you to like and subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that you won't miss a beat when a new video drops. Alrighty guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.